Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 6 trades. Today's date is April the 23rd. Now I did a few of my workhorses here, as you can see. Some euro pairs and some pound pairs. Today I'm using my Pro Scalper system. Makes my trading easy as it gives pop-up alerts and a pop-up box telling me whether I should be buying and or selling. Now before I get into the trades, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time. Of course, that includes all my trigger systems. Now it took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you will have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. You must buy education or you will fail at trading. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I will put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Okay, let's get into the trades. First trade at the top here, Euro Aussie. So let's take a look at that. Drag and drop it up, see where I got in at. Now the scalper was saying to buy from back here. The blue line, remember blue we're buying, red we're selling. It also pinpoints from the higher time frame whether we should be buying or selling. Keep in mind the higher time frame on the Pro Scalper is the 15 minutes. It'll only work on the 1 minute, 5 minutes, and 15 minutes. Because as you can see, if you go to the 30 minutes, it disappears. At which point, I teach how you can look at the charts as such and make a decision whether you should be buying and or selling. That is all within the training videos that I call how to trade higher time frames. So I got in right here at this cursor at approximately 8:30 this morning, and then I was contacted, ended up talking to 2 traders actually, and I got distracted, and you see what happens when you have distractions. Just as easy as you can be making pips, you can quickly lose some pips. But I knew that the market is just in cycles. I call it the flow of the market. You have to learn that. So it did go against me, looks like 14 pips, and I finally closed it out. Looks like with about 11 pips. And those 11 pips on the Euro Aussie paid $850. Trading is very difficult to say the least, and even though you may read on the internet how easy it is with their so-called system, well, they're lying to you. You have to learn how to trade, and then after you learn how to trade, I call it how to trade the flow of the market. Once you learn that, then their system will become much, much easier. So right at this point, when I did take the trade, it's a very good, perfect example of a great way to trade. Works like a charm, and once you learn all the tips and tricks and the secrets on how to trade it, you will find that it is a fantastic way of trading. Let's move on to the Euro New Zealand. Let's see what's happening. We're buying from back here. I get in front of the computer at 6 in the morning and I just try to catch whatever move the market is giving. So let's see. Took the trade here. Did go a bit against me, not a big deal. 15 pips. And I closed it out, looks like with 13 pips. And 13 pips on the Euro New Zealand paid $932. Love trading. A great way to trade. You will get trade setups, many of them, every day. Minimum, I can find 5 to 10 trades within an hour. between 1 and 2 hours, get in and then manage a trade, and of course close the trade, and usually done by 10 o'clock in the morning. But as I said, I had some distractions, and then I had to hang around a little bit longer to manage the trade to give me those pips. Next pair, pound New Zealand. Let's see what's happening on this one. It was a sell. Now this did not qualify for a great way to trade, but very clear, very easy. You can see we're selling, and I call this how to trade around the goal line. I show many trade examples how to trade around the goal line, because every day there's a lot of action around the goal line. Lots of action. So took the trade here. Let's see, didn't even go 1 pip against me. Love trading this way. And this was the point where I was being distracted, like somewhere here on this red candle. So could have waited a little bit longer and I would have ended up getting more pips, because I know that the market will come and retest, and this can easily break the bottom and keep going down, as it did not hit the average daily range for today. Ended up with 17 pips, and 17 pips on the pound New Zealand paid $1,219. Remember, there's many ways to trade the market, and that is why I teach many ways. Let's see where the ADR is. Here it is here. It can still drop another 35 pips or so, but it's already after 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I've got all these videos to do, and I'm just very busy. Got another trader waiting to talk to me as soon as I can finish this video. So let's see, next trade. Let's see what that looks like. Euro CAD. Love trading this pro scalper. It's very clear from back here. It's buy, and I teach exactly the best price to actually get in the trade. Now I don't always catch it, but I don't have a problem if it goes a few pips against me. As long as you know that the trend is up, then you're good to go. Now obviously getting in here is better, but this could have just as easily kept going straight up like it did over here. So I did take the trade, gave me 19 pips, did a pullback of about 16 pips, and I finally decided when it hit this in real time, it was a double top. I just said close the trade. I'm happy with 18 pips, and 18 pips on the Euro CAD paid $1,360. The market is very random, and just as easy as it can go up, it can go down. So you just have to put everything, as much information as what the charts are telling you, get it in your favor, whether you're buying or selling, and then go with it. And of course, for you traders who really like to stay in the trade for more pips, I've done 2 videos called exactly that, how to stay in the trade for more pips. And as of right now, there's still no signal to close the trade. But anyhow, let's move on to the next pair, pound Aussie. See where I got in at. By the way, that last trade was another very good example of a great way to trade. So, pound Aussie. Now, this did not qualify at this point in time for a great way to trade action until it gets here. But I traded it as I teach within the videos, like how to trade around the goal line. Should have just waited for a bit of a pullback, but that's okay. And the sell signal on the pro scalper actually kicked in right here. So I knew that it was going to kick in, and so take the trade. That's exactly what I did. Did go against me around 13 pips, and I closed it out here, looks like with 26 pips. And 26 pips on the pound Aussie paid $2,010. Had a trader just asking me this morning if I could talk a little bit about Fibonacci. And I don't trade that much with Fibonacci, but I know a lot of traders do. All you got to do is throw a fib on it from swing pivot high, swing pivot low. It's very, very clear. There's your pullback. If it hits entry 1, 2, or 3, which it hit number 3 right there, it usually gets the target 2. It, hit 2, hit 3, 4, and 5, and I closed it out on 3. And just to let you know, just because I pulled up the Fibonacci here, this is not part of the package. If you want this advanced Fibonacci that I spent 3 months working on and putting a course together, it's called the Fib Master Full Course. If you're a big Fibonacci fan, just get in contact with me and I can answer your questions about this advanced Fibonacci tool. This is an excellent tool to have in your tool chest, as it actually forces you that you must wait for the pullback. In other words, you got to wait till it comes back to either 1, 2, 3, or 4. So anyhow, moving on to the next pair, pound Swiss. Let's see what's happening here. When I pulled the trigger, another one that was not a great way to trade, but on the next candle, everything is red, and I knew it was going to go down. The scalper was saying to sell, still does. So I pulled the trigger at the cursor here, did go against me 6 pips, and as I said previously, I was distracted at this point, but I had a second opportunity right here to close the trade. It looks like with 19 pips, and 19 pips on the pound Swiss paid $2,074. So today was another great day of trading. Great way to end the week. I ended up getting my quota, which happens to be 100 pips. I ended up with 104 pips, and those 104 pips paid $8,448. So if your trading is not producing a lot of good pips for you, I suggest that you get your hands on the Pro Scalper. And all you got to do is look right below this video to get more information. Here it is here. Pro Scalper system, I do charge $250. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. This is the most important thing you have to learn. And if you don't learn that, you will fail. My Pro Scalper system comes with 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. It comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and of course my favorite meter. Now, I threw in a lot of PDF books and a lot of Word documents, and that's what you're going to need. A lot of education to succeed. Every successful trader will tell you that there's never too much education. Get your hands on as much as what you can afford. And I can certainly give you a lot of education for pennies on the dollar. Now, as I said earlier, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of ways to trade. My main way and the best way I love to trade is called this one right here, A Great Way to Trade. Now you can put the video on pause, read everything down here, all the different ways that I teach you how you can trade the markets. If you have any questions, all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And if you live too far, all you got to do is send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I do prefer Skype. Made it easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link. Then we'll have a Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. That's right, free session, and answer your questions. No obligation. Now if you click on this link, you'll see 32 screenshots, all the different trigger systems I've been building over many years. So that just about wraps up this video, and I'll repeat it again. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trade, happy trading, and remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.